Okay, good day. It's a bit messy here, but this is inside of a compressor. Well, the past while I explain this, this is a Toyota 2002 Corolla compressor, and this is how the whole unit would look like, right? These are the ports for the AC lines. This is the clutch, the pulley. It had the coil inside there, right? And this is how it look as a whole assemble. What are we going to look at is inside an AC compressor, which I already took down the parts, but I will just explain it to you. Alright, so we can simply take off this, which is the clutch plate, which I already screwed out here. There was a screw here. I took it out, right? It's a 10 bolt, most of them. Some of them might be a 11, right? This is how the clutch plate look like, right? This here is the pulley, right? As you can see, the pulley, it contains a bearing inside of it, and this is the coil, right? Now the coil would look something like this, right? This is the coil, is the same thing here. So when this is actually, and this is a shaft here, right? This shaft is actually this, right? As you can see, it's inside of there, right? And it's connected to the bearings inside it. So when this coil is engaged, when you switch on your AC, right, it energizes and it creates magnetism, which will pull the clutch plate onto the pulley. And when it pulls it onto the pulley, it will turn with the pulley, thus turning the parts inside and causing that compression of the gas and whatever. And that is how, which is these internal parts here will be turning. So we look at that in a moment, right? So I'll just show you how it works this. So that's actually this, a clutch plate, the coil, and the pulley, right? These are the outside component. Now if is anything wrong with your, sometimes the AC might be giving problems where you find the clutch plate isn't engaging or the clutch might crack. Sometimes it's because of your coil had gone bad, or if the bearings here making noise, right, you might have to change this. So sometimes you don't necessarily have to take down the whole AC compressor, detaching the line, because it will cost you more to go to reassemble and to bleed out and to gas up again. So what you can do, you can simply deal with it in front here. Take out this nut, this will come out, right, from on the car itself. There is a C-clip inside here, which is this. It goes there, a C-clip, right? You get a C-clip pliers and you take it out. When you take it out, this pulley will comes off like this, and you can change the pulley, or you can go and change the bearing, press it out, press it back in, right? Some cases it can pong out and whatever. And then you have this coil. If the coil gone bad, there's another C-clip inside there, another C-clip where you take it out and this coil can come off like that. Simple, right? So let us look at inside of the AC compressor. Okay, we're going to look at about the inside of our AC compressor. So I'm going to put this on the side here for now. But don't mind my tool station, it's very small, right? With a little island in the Caribbean called Trinidad. And this is how, so it's not much of a workstation, but it will do suffice for now. Okay, now as I explained before, as you can see, the assemble of this, I actually scrapped down another one, same thing, right? And inside of it, as you can see, but this will be the bottom part here. This here will go right. So this here now will go like this, right? This part here, which is actually the bearing, will have to go like this, right? And oh, um, all right. I forgot it in the trunk of the car. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back. Sorry, you can just look at the parts by the time. Give me 1 minute. Be back. Close the door, go inside. Okay, I'm back. Right, so this is where the parts where the coil has to go, as I can show you. This will be the top. Fits like this, the pulley over this. Right, I'm just showing you quickly how it is. So this is actually going here to the top. As you can see, there's a bearing right here, inside here. Sometimes that bearing can go bad also, and it could cause it to make noise. As you can see, if you listen, try turning it, yeah, it's making noise, right? Now it's hard, people don't really change these things. Normally they buy a whole unit, but just in case you have more than one and you want to try something yourself to save some money, you could try going into the inside of the AC compressor and you could change whatever you cause any problem. This, however, right, this shaft here will have to go back in, right, from here, from this side, and it goes in like this, right? Normally I would just have to put it back in. Let's see if I can get it back in. Send it in. Right? So you see it goes in just the way it came. Right? And if I look at this one here, you will see it's like the same thing. Right? This is how it goes. So what we will do here now, that going in, right? This here now, well, there's only one way you could put in this, right? So it would be more or less like this side here, right? Right, it's going in there. So there's a little C-clip I took out from here, which is this. This is a C-clip. If you are disassembling, you would see where it has to go back, right? So yeah, that's showing you it goes back there. Don't forget the C-clips. The C-clips on them are important. This here now, this has a bearing there, which a bearing surface. It goes back like this. But before that, there are 4 little rings, right? 4 little rings that need to go here. And this is to help lock this part here, right? You see it has some pointers and it has to go back in place. So I'm just showing you right quickly how it goes. Right, make sure it goes back into the ring. Now this here now, as I explained, this part will come over like this, but it has to lock inside like that. Right, and then the same thing here. Right, now you don't have to worry about balls and spring. I don't know if any other brand or model may have balls and spring, but this one does not have balls and spring. So you have no, with the 2002 probably to 2007 model, right? The AC compressor, it has no spring, right? There is a filter however here, so be careful if you take it down. There's a little filter that needs to go back there, right? And this here now will go like this. There is some little dowel here so you can see the line up, and you put it back in like that, right? Just as how now some long bolts, when you put it back in, it goes in from there. Now there's only two sides of bolts basically. There's long bolts and short bolts, and these short bolts here, right? So you can't get mixed up. You can't put a long bolt where the short bolt supposed to go, and the short bolt won't screw up where the long bolt supposed to go. So there's no mixing up there. But I know I just want to be brief for the video, but just to show you, after you're sending the bolts, you screw it up. Make sure the make sure that this gasket is on, right? Put back in the filter, make sure the gasket is on, the filter is in, right? Because if you don't keep the gasket on, when you bolt it up, it just may leak or whatever it is. So after you bolt it up, you have the unit back together again, right? Like I said, you put back on your coil, your pulley, and your clutch plate. This is basically the assemble of the AC compressor, right? And this is how it will look as one unit again, as a single unit. And these are the parts. Back part, you have a center piece, and you have these. Now please take note that sometimes the AC compressor is making noise inside. It may not be the bearing, a heavy noise. It might just be this wear on this surface bearing here, right? So they just, you have to actually be in it to determine where the noise actually coming from. So it could be from anywhere. So experience will bring knowledge, right? So basically that's just it. And as again, be careful anytime you're disassembling any part or anything like that. Watch carefully at what you're doing. Take notes if you have to, or take photos, right? And just be careful. So again, in our island foreign use part, this brand new is costing 5,000 TT, which is equivalent to like 800 US in our island at Trinidad and Tobago in the Caribbean. But if you're getting it foreign use, you'll pay like 2,500 TT for it, which is basically about 400 US, right? So I'm just saying, you know, you might be in a situation where you cannot buy a brand new AC compressor, and you probably could have get an old part from somewhere, an old compressor, and you could just take part, and you could, so this is basically how the parts will look like, and in the inside, and this is how the complete unit is. Just be careful when you're disassembling to reassemble, put it back exactly how you take it down. So thank you again for watching. Right, my name is Akil, and this is just inside of a AC compressor unit for the 2002 Toyota Corolla vehicles. Thank you very much.